Hi everybody, this is Nicole Anzaldua. I am back with another 10-minute video, trauma informed. It is really for those of us who are dealing with depression, who feel like there's resistance to movement, or who just overall just struggle with moving their bodies. This particular series that I'm offering, Flow Through Resistance, is about helping you sleep. So for today's practice, no props are needed, and let's go ahead and get started. Start our practice to help us get ready to sleep. We are going to find a comfortable, easy seat. This could look like you crossing your legs. This could also you sitting in a completely different way. I am right up against a wall here. I feel like it's really supportive, and I'm going to encourage you that if you have the wall space to do that as well. And so let's begin by having a conversation with our bodies. Doing so, we are going to allow our minds to basically think. If we're getting ready for sleep, some things that can be helpful is to acknowledge what we've done throughout the day. So I'm going to encourage you to just kind of go through your agenda on what you did from the beginning of the day until this point right now. What effort did you have to take during your day? Where in your day did energy get depleted? Where in your day did your energy get renewed or restored? Acknowledge every single step that brought you to this particular moment. And let's go ahead and begin to have that conversation with our body, starting off with awareness. And I'm going to invite you to scan through your body. We'll start from the top of our heads and just beginning to notice if there's any areas in your body that feel tight. Notice what is going on in that area of the body. So now we're going to take it to the sides of the head, into the ears, the neck, the throat. Feel into the shoulders, the arms, hands. The chest, the upper back, the low back, the sides of your waist, belly, hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, and feet. Having conversations with our body first begins with the awareness that we have one, and all of the parts that make this whole piece. And now I invite you to bring your awareness to the center of your chest, into your heart. Let's take a deep breath in as we do. Inhale those arms, reach them over your head. As you exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Clasp those hands together if you can. Interlace them. Maybe point the palms away as you stretch up. Think about stretching your arms not necessarily your shoulders up towards your ears. So think about reaching the hands up towards the sky. We can stay right here. We can start to take a little bend to the side, then to the other side. And maybe do this a few times here, just kind of getting into that lateral side waist. I went ahead and moved my hands just because I knew I could get a better stretch, one that I was looking for, by pointing my pointer fingers away. Let's do this one more time on each side. We're going to come back into center, release those hands, bring them down onto the mat. And we'll start to find a few neck circles or neck rolls. So depending on your neck and what is available at this point, you might want to just start off with some semicircles. That's totally fine. Or rolling through those full circles. We'll be here for maybe 2 to 3 more rounds of your breath. All right, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and work our way into a child's pose. Big toes together, knees out apart, and your knees can be as wide as what makes sense for you. So they can be super close here. They can be wide apart. I like to think mat's distance as kind of a good baseline. Reaching your arms out long, out in front of you. Think about like you're trying to reach those fingertips all the way to the top part of your mat. So really lengthening out through the side body, forehead onto the mat, onto the floor. Breathing here. See if you can send your hips a little closer towards the heels. And let's bring awareness to the muscles in our face. Can you find some space between that upper and bottom lip? Now bring your awareness to the temples. And just imagine that area relaxing a little bit with the breath. And then bring awareness to the ears. And imagine some heaviness there. If you'd like to, you can rock your forehead side to side. So going temple to temple, massaging left side to right side. And as the series is about flowing through resistance, I invite you to notice any resistance that you have mentally, energetically, or even physically in this pose. And then we're going to get into the side body from here. So reaching your arms a little bit further out in front of you even more, and then walk and guide your arms all the way over towards the right side. The goal of this is to get into the side body. So ideally what we're looking for is a stretch somewhere in between your left armpit and your left hip. So walk your hands over far enough to where you feel that stretch. Sometimes we can feel a better stretch or a stretch that works better for us by extending on this side. It's going to be that left hand a little bit further than that right hand. Forehead onto the floor, the mat, or a block. So noticing the side body stretch. Noticing your breath, expanding that left side. Inhale here. As you exhale, walk your hands back into center. And then over towards the other side. So, side body on this side. We're looking for a stretch somewhere in between the right armpit and the right hip. We can always extend that right arm out a little bit further. What I find to be really interesting about moving through resistance is that we often think that we need to move a lot. Really, we can just take a couple of moments to feel good in the body. Let's walk those arms back through center. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. Great job, guys. Slowly start to walk your hands in. Come on to the bum. Extend your legs out in front of you. Just kind of get some movement back into them. Flex through the feet. Point the toes away. Point them towards you. Maybe even reach those arms up. We're just going to get one last stretch in. So inhale here. Exhale, fold. Kind of do a little rock side to side. And as I was mentioning earlier, as you settle into this pose, our minds and resistance tell us that we have to, go the distance, do 30 minutes of hard workout. Our bodies are really okay with this gentle movement. We can always start here as our starting point, or this could be our end point as well. Slowly begin to roll up. This completes our flow through resistance sleep edition. And I really hope that this is supportive for you, as well as another reminder and a gentle reminder of compassion that you do not have to do a lot to matter. You do not have to do a lot to be worthy. And it is okay that you have resistance in your body, your mind, towards movement, towards yoga. And one of the best things that we can do is just to show up, meet that resistance with a friendly face and say, hey, I see you, but I'm going to kind of work with you anyways. Guys, I want to thank you all so much. Again, my name is Nicole Anzaldua. I am a certified and trained yoga instructor as well as a somatic healer. Please feel free to share, like, and subscribe so this video, along with other videos, can get spread and my message can get, and so more people can find my videos. Thank you all so much, and until next time. Stay happy, healthy, and holistic.